Hello everyone, Key of W here with Islands of Insight. It is the evening before PAX 2025, but I want to play this game right now. I actually don't know if that's I don't know when this is going online for you, but that's just when I'm recording it, and I should be going to bed or something like that, but I'm so excited by this new update that I'm coming back to play it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try out some of these. Can I get up here easily? These lost grids from the new mod update, like we did in the last episode. I'm just going to do a few. I'm going to try to do all of them here. I don't want to spend the whole episode right here, but who knows what will happen. Complete the pattern. Um, um, uh, Something going on here, but all I have to do is complete this. What? This is supposed to be a 3 difficulty. It's not based on like go across. Like this is 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, and so A1, A2, A3. I wouldn't see why. Because black plus black could be equal to white, but it carries over the black. But then it would be black plus black equals white here, which makes no sense. Also, white plus black here would not. Oh, no. Something about it, like 2 black cells make this happen? No? Well, it looks like this bottom and adding these two together, it definitely is bringing black cells here, but not there. So why is that? I'm not seeing it immediately. Why is any of this the way it is? Just guessing. Would it just... I don't know what this is. Yeah, I do not see it. Okay, so I was just fooling around actually. I don't know why this is. I wasn't like legitimately trying to solve it. I was just, okay, you know what? I don't care. I don't see it. I don't see the pattern. It's not worth it. This one seems to be a simple growing pattern. Like this, and then we fill it in. This one looks like some kind of symmetrical rotation thing. Is it? Hold on. Like if we build out... no? Do I know what this would be? It looks like this pattern is important. This sort of elbow and thing. It's everywhere. Right? But what is this doing here? Like, I could be doing this? But I don't know why it would be continuing. I just genuinely don't know where that one's going. It looks like we've got to surround all of these 2x2 black cells and then fill in the rest. Or I'm going to ignore that one for now. Alright, we can't connect these to each other. And we can't make this pattern, which I don't really like trying to figure out. These have to be light cells. That's got to be a light cell. That's got to be a dark cell, so light cells in all directions there. That's got to be a light cell. These all have to be dark cells. That's a light cell. Those are light cells. That can't be. That can be. That cannot. These all have to be light. Exactly one symbol per light area. Oh dear. That's gonna cause some issues. Okay, just having to make sure diagonally we know what we're getting into here. That can't be, okay. Those can't connect to each other. For sure. That's gotta go all the way up. What is happening here? Because it can't be that. What? This has to happen. So this has to be... Oh, no, it doesn't have to be. It just has to be like this. I got it. This was an incorrect guess up here for rotational symmetry. That does mean we still have to block these. Those all have to be blocked. So does that. So does that. That's got to be blocked. That has to be blocked. I see. That's got to be white. Those both have to be black. That's got to be black. That's got to be black, which means that is. So we got to fill this in here. So the rest of these definitely got to be blocked in. Yeah. Okay. I just don't like those types of patterns. Not very fun to play. Okay, area numbers is the only thing we really got to worry about here. This is going to be solved here. Oops, that's got to be filled in there. Oh, it's not too bad. Ah. A 5-star? I'm not doing a 5-star here. It'll take too long. I'm trying to hit multiple locations today. E does have to escape. So does A. Can't touch these. Does have to come out this way. B has to escape. What else has to go? Oops. Wrong button. Keep pressing the wrong button. This 5 could come up here. We're not sure. C does not have to go anywhere. D does not have to go anywhere. Hold on, this does have to be blocked off, though. The 8 is going to come through here, for sure. So 4 is going to come up this way. I think that's going to fix it for us. Yeah. The B is going to... Yep, the D is going to be trapped. A's got to come up this way, and it's got to come through here. 5 definitely has to be locked in. Oh, this is going to be interesting. How do I stop this here? Oh, I go up this way. That's how you stop it. So we can do the 6 like so. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. Okay, all numbers are off by 1. Oh, dang. Connect all dark cells. Okay, the 9 can fill in quite a bit of spaces. This is 11, so one of these for sure out. Well, if we remove this one, we can get a... Actually, we could still get 2 this way. We also have to fit 7, so I bet this is going to be an 8 and a 6 is what I bet this is going to be. So, like, we can do it this way. How would I do this? Hold on. Oh, maybe these connect to each other. 7 and 5 can connect and make a 6. This can... Yeah, those can all work together like so. Now the 4... These 8s could connect, but how? They'd make a 9? No, they can just make a 7 and that can make a 3. That's totally fine. Ignoring 5-star puzzle. Let's do this one. Oh, it's big, but it doesn't mean... That obviously is not going to work. So this obviously is not going to work. All we have to worry about are just making sure none of those work. Just making sure the galaxy's center's rotational symmetry. Okay. This has to move out this far. That is required. This 13 needs to go 2 more. We kind of have some of this set for us. This 8 has to move. Whoa! Here. The 6 has to go this far. The 19 has to go all the way. That has to be there. Oh no, because this... Yeah, okay. Hoo boy. There's 5 here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's actually fully complete. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one's fully complete. Oh dear. So, looks like we have a situation with this. That's gonna have to go there. Yeah, that's gotta be... These gotta be light cells. Oh, okay. I think we're gonna have to do... These... Gonna have to be... Yeah. I think those all have to be... Yeah. Don't know what that one is yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is where... Yeah, we have... Okay. That's just a weird one. Feels like it's a crossword. Does it feel like a crossword to anyone else? Alright, last one from this section. Don't make... Oh, there's too many weird patterns. I don't like that. Okay, so because we have this one here with the elbow, no white elbows with a black piece, that means we have to have straight lines or rectangles. So the 4 has to be this. And we can't have checkerboards. We can't have whatever this is, so... I think this has to be the 6. 9. 3, 4. I think this is... No! Okay. There. That, I don't... it's just... Once you start making too many of these weird patterns, it really constricts your ability to, like, logically suss out what you're supposed to do. It feels very vibes-based. Alright, that's all I want to do with this section. Let's keep wandering around this area and see what else we can find in Verdant Glen, since we're already here. Oh, no glide rings to solve. That's too bad. There are some flow orbs, though. Let's see what I got on this section. I'm not going to spend too long here. I'm going to just jump around a lot. Maybe try to hit some of the other clusters. Maybe see if there's a quest I can find, because supposedly there are new quests. There are 2 new quests for this mod update, but I don't know what they are. Nope. Is this going to take me around the whole thing? I see a ring above me. I'm going to get it. Don't worry about it. Am I going to get it? This thing is really taking me for a ride. Okay, there was a ring over here. Was it over here? Was it over... There was something. When I followed this path, I saw a ring. I don't remember where I saw it. But I know I saw this one. There was a second ring I also saw. But I don't remember where it was. Was it in the central area? Was it outside? Ah, it was here. This is it. Alright, how about over here? You know what? This is where we're going next. We're going to the Autumn Falls. There are some glide rings here. Oh hey, I should get a Mirabilis for these. How many glide rings we got today? 4? That's not too bad. This is a long course. It's on the easier side because it's not requiring any crazy motion, but it is taking me a long way. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna need to be... I think I'm gonna need to go through here. I bet that's just gonna be what happens. I want to be in this column, but I need to be a little higher up. So what if I cut through here? No, this is still not good. If I take this up a little further... And yeah, there you go. Got it. Let's see. This pattern looks pretty basic. We're going to basically do one of these. Yep. Phasic dial over here. Everyone's favorite type of... Hold on. Yeah, I heard it. I heard the arch. Okay, well let's get some of these both together now. Let's get the blue and the red together. Now let's just get the purple. That's weird. Okay. Ah, haha, that worked out. I hear a cube. You know what? It might be on top of this. Okay, that's a little high. Let's get a little lower. No? Okay, it was down. I heard it. There, it's over here somewhere. There, it's just right in the middle of the land. Let's make my way toward the congruency sets. Supposedly, they are going to prioritize loading ones I haven't done yet. Oh, this is a mess. Let's see here. Let's go there. That is almost it. I feel like if I just have a little bit better movement, maybe I go start. I start here. This is gonna go poorly. This is going very poorly. That was worse. That was it, just barely. And we have everyone's favorite, the morphic fractal. Look at that, I'm a genius. So I believe in Claude. I actually messed up the line. I think it's I believe in God and God believes in Claude. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. Don't make this pattern, so that is out right away. Any other? I don't want to make that pattern. This is good. This would block these out, so it does have to be here. Would I just do this? Yeah. Oop. It's here. Let's see about you. This is going to require me getting inside here, I think, like right in this spot. No. Do I want to be over here maybe and just look through? Oh dear. There. This is a little bit too far in the wrong direction for the congruency set. I think I need to be, yeah, more over this way. I always could put a pin on the map, but I don't want to. If I do this, this should be good, actually. Yeah, first try. Okay, let's get the red. Oh, the red's already in place, and the yellow. Let's get these in place. There. Now red, green, and yellow. Let's just get blue in place, and cyan. How many phasic dials do we got today? 25. Jeez. So let's start with the red, and then let's get the green. Oh, sure. Why not? That's gonna be looking at the bridge here. Nice. Let's look at this shifting mosaic. How many of those do we got? I haven't solved any in this area ever. There's not very many, but still. So it looks like this is the only move I can start with. That's the move I end with, too. Where am I going? It's this way. It's gonna be down here. Yeah, there's a ton of new puzzles for me to solve here. Oh, no, okay. All dark areas are 4, so I need 4 separate things. I got a T or L can go here. I can get a T, I can get a Z here, or an L. Z, T, or L. Let's put the O in there. That'll solve that. L could be either of these. Let's put L. Oh, they all have the same shape and size. I'm dumb. Z or T, or T or L is all I can do. So no Z, no Z, no Z. This can be a T. It cannot be an L, so it has to be a T. That's what we're stuck with. Thought for some reason they were all different. No two have the same shape or size. So one of these is a straight line, one of them is an elbow here. It's something like that, which means this has to be a dark thing. Can't be a light, because if any of them are light, we're going to have an issue. So we're going to then make this happen. There we are. They all have the same shape and size, so I need to have 3 in a row as well as... Well, we need to bring this out, for sure. Now this is going to... Where am I going to get... This is the only place I can get this put together. That's it. I just see that one with my third eye. All dark regions have area 5. Okay. And no two dark areas have the same exact thing, huh? Well, I've got my F shape here. I've got my S shape, I guess, or Z shape there. This should not be an F shape. This should be a cross. This one can't be an F shape. This one... That's your L. That's your T. Yeah, that's fine. It's easy. All dark areas have the same shape and size. Got to make crosses. That wasn't so bad. Oh, come on. So I can't make a black dead end anywhere. Connect all dark cells. All light areas have the same shape and size. I see. I thought it'd be too easy if I did that. Ah! Okay. That means these all are going to connect. But there is now no way to make it simple. It has to be an elbow shape at least, because I can't... this is going to be a problem here. So, make it at least an elbow shape. That's going to require us to do something here. Actually, I don't know for sure on this one. Can I elbow shape everywhere? No, I can't elbow shape everywhere. I could... No, if I do this... But how would I do an elbow shape here? What if I made this shape? No, oh, can I do this shape? Can I do this shape? Oh. Here it is. Giant C shapes. No two light areas have the same shape and size. They all have area 4. So these are never going to connect to each other. Neither of those. So I need... No, this isn't the O. This? What if this is Z, T, L, O? That's it. Let's grab the fibers here. Connect all light cells. No two dark areas have same shape and size, but they all have region 4. Alright. Well, if I did this, we would be stuck with a T shape here. And we can't do another T shape. So what if there and that's it. Okay, connect all light cells. No two dark areas have same shape and size. All dark regions have area 4. So, if this was a dark region, we would be in trouble. Right? Because this would force... Yeah, we'd be in trouble. This would force this here. How am I supposed to guess which thing is here? I think this has to be light. I think it's gotta be. Yeah, we'll see. Then this... If this were light, we would have to do this motion. This still doesn't really help me, though. Connecting all light cells would require me to go out, so I couldn't do this, could I? Yeah, it wouldn't be that one. It would be this direction, and then I can't go. So if this is light, and this is dark... No, if this is light, then we're in trouble. This would have to be dark. It's not going to be this one. Is it? Yeah. Hold on. This has to be light. Because if it's dark, it has to see 6 cells. It's going to go. So we'll start by making this one light. Now, if this were light, we would end up with a problem. So, light, dark. If this is dark... We're in trouble here. Yeah. No? No, maybe. Maybe. Okay. Where do we go from here? Light cells all have to connect us for sure. I think this is finished here. That's finished there. No two dark areas of the same shape and size is going to restrict... Like, I can't have another Z. I can have a T shape. Because Z isn't going to work. Because that's what we've got here. I think T is the way to go. So I can't get anything else. L could be here, or I could be there. This has to be dark, so there's your O. 4. I think both of these has to be filled in. What if we did this? Yep. Cool. So this finishes everything but the 3-star. Let's hope this one doesn't take half an hour. 5ers, exactly 1 symbol for light area and no 2 light areas of same shape and size. So we're doing pentominoes again. Gotta drink my poison. This 5 could go down in these spots and this spot, but it can't go anywhere. So this 5 must touch this spot here. If this was a dark cell, we would be in trouble. So that is a light cell. This can go up here. This 5 is forced into this arrangement because it can't go any further in any direction. So this is our P shape. This is our S shape. This is our W shape. That's our L shape. Can't have a W shape. We can have an F shape. We can have an S shape. Is there any way this is a dark cell? No. Yes, there's a way that's... Is there any way this is a dark cell? Yes. Anyway, this is a dark cell. No, this has to be a light cell. That comes out. Either the F or the S shape, but I'm not sure which one it is yet. I can move this one further, but it does have to move up this direction and this way. So it can't be this. This is the S shape we've already done. So this is our F shape, making this our S shape. So now the rest of these. We need an I shape. We need a C shape. We need I shape, C shape. We need a cross shape. We need a Y shape. I, cross, Y, and C. What are the other ones we need? A V shape. This could be? Nah, then how is this one going to get out? In fact, if this is a light cell, this would be stuck going that far. So I think this has to be a dark cell, because if this is a light cell, this is as far as this will go, making an L shape. This makes an L shape, or an I shape. If this is the I shape, then what shape is this? So I think this has got to be a dark cell. Then what on earth shape is this? Actually, if this is a dark cell, here are the spots we can be in. Removing this makes a P shape we already have. That's a P shape. That's nothing. That's an F shape. That's an F shape. It does have to be a light cell. Makes that a light cell. This could be the Y. But then we would be stuck here. This could be the I, and this could be the Y. This could be your cross. Then we want a C shape. And we want YC cross. We need a V shape. Then what's this one? That one's already taken. T shape, that's the one I'm missing. And there's our V shape. Okay, that's how you do that one. That was an interesting puzzle. In a fun way. Interesting in a fun... Is this just a circle? Is that all this is? All 14 flow orbs? Where are the other flow... Oh, there's all the way over there, too. So let's start with this one right here. Ah, don't get stuck. I did it anyway. Let's get these morphic fractals so I don't ever have to do them again. Oh no, this looks like a painfully annoying one to do. Good thing it gave it to me. Another one over here. This also looks annoying. Okay, so I don't want to do this. I want it to be back to this sort of thing. So I want... Not this amount, because I'm looking at it like there's got to be... The center one's got to be further apart, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got to get higher up, but also, like, there? Okay, maybe. Where's your friend? Where is your friend? Is it down here? Oh, there's another one of these. Oh, we need to get this one all the way... It's going the wrong way. Oh dear. I need it to be like going this, the tendrils moving sort of like counterclockwise. But then I need them to all be like, no, like in this little circle like this. But it needs to be, maybe it needs to be another... Okay, that circle's too high up to the left. Maybe the circle needs to be down here more. Sure, whatever. I don't care. Alright. Don't make branching paths. That's going to happen, so no branching paths. Means that's going to happen. This is going to happen. It solves itself, doesn't it? Don't make branching paths. So this is an automatic no. Alright. These are automatic no's. These must happen. That's annoying. There we go. Interesting. Alright, let's take a jump, hop, skip, and a jump to a different land, a faraway land of beauty and grace, Serene Deluge. Oh, hey, memory grid, everyone's favorite. Oh no. I like how this is bite-sized. This is going to be an annoying flow orbs. Let's do it. Do I want to start at the top of this one, maybe? Okay. At least this one has a long leash on it. Anything else here? This feels like I'm missing a bunch. Oh, there's only 10 orbs. Alright, I'm gonna take it. It is, in fact, the gold time. I heard a cube. Give me 1 second here. This has to be a dark cell. We have to connect all dark cells. This is fine to be a light cell. That's gotta be a dark cell for sure. So we've got this one complete. This is complete. We need to connect these. These are now choke points. Let's see. This has to go. This one definitely has to be, so that's where this is. Oops, other way. Choke points. And we're done. That's nice and easy. Alright, let's look at this. We're going to look at the waterfall, so we're going to be on this side of it. I gotta see more of... So I've got to be, like, on something? Hold on. There it is. Connect dark and light cells, but that's all I need to do. Huh. The 3 is already taken care of. The no checkerboards, that's got to be a rule. That has to be light no matter what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has got to connect. So that's a possibility. This is a possibility. I think this is what's not. No, they're all possibilities. That has to move up. This 4. I could move up, but it would require this to happen. But if I, let's say I did it this way. That really wouldn't tell me anything either. Let's say if I put this here, we would have to block still wouldn't tell me anything. If this is blocked off, I have to fill out entirely here. And I'd have to fill this in. Still not telling me exactly what I need to see. Looking for some other clues here. Like, I can't bring this through because we'd have to block it off. We'd have to bring this around. No, that's fine. Just that's weird. I'm not sure I like that one. Look through the window. I was just seeing if there was another piece of that matchbox. Ah well, this is not really where I'm intending to go. Not my final resting place. I think I just have to move this over so I can get this piece out of the way. Get it down, and then we're good. Hey, more memory grids. Easy. How many of those do we have today? There's only 4 in here. There's not a lot of memory grids because they're terrible puzzle types. Okay, you're just a movement guy. This is just obstacle course land. There's 7 blow-ups here. Alright, let's try. Probably could have handled this one better. But I still got it. Oh yeah. I'm kind of heading the opposite direction I want to go. I want to head to the myopia arrows. We'll see if we can get a nice, quick passageway to there. Oh, we have another... Oh, we have a music grid here. We'll do that one. There we go. Don't mess with me on these frickin' music puzzles. This is a flight guy. And sure, let's play follow the leader. We're just gonna go... Are you kidding me? No, no. Alright. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Stop fooling me. Alright. Maybe this is what I need. Hold on, let's do a Sentinel Stones. These are always fun. Unironically love Sentinel Stones puzzles. I do have to figure out how I could potentially get this spot. Maybe it's closer. Ooh, this is actually very tricky to get these ones. So maybe it's from this angle. Ooh, this would actually be also a very tricky angle to get. So it would have to be through these. Through. Oh, this one's tough. No. Maybe through here. Yep. That's right. You don't mess with me with the Sentinel Stones. Thank you. Alright, I think this is where we want to be. Oh, hey, there's a 5-star up there. I'm not doing that one. Yeah. Myopia. This has a lot of things. Connect all dark cells. So first of all, those are going to be there, so this has to be a light cell. Either one of these two has to be a dark cell, which means both of them have to be, which means that has to be a dark cell. This cannot extend further this way. This is always possible. Connecting dark cells does mean I have to connect these out. If I don't have a dark cell here... Actually, if I don't have a dark cell here... If I have a dark cell here, I have to have one there. If I have one here, we're good. If it's not, we're in trouble. So there has to be a dark cell at least here, which means there has to be one there. One of these two is dark. I could go up this way, or I could go this way. What if I... No. I feel like it's going to be this way. Yep. That's a cool one. How about you? Okay, these have to be marked. Alright, so I think we've got all the basics done. No diverging paths, and we connect all dark cells. Somewhere in here has to be a dark cell, right? Someone's got to be there, so that means it is going to go here, because they're all connected. So they have to connect out here somewhere, because there has to be a dark cell over here. Therefore, there's going to be dark cells there. We're going to come through here. We might not have any in this entire line, hard to say. Although, yeah, we're going to have a dark cell there. We're going to connect these. This is still possible. Dark cells either going to snake through here or through there. Either way, we have to connect all of this. Let's see. If this is a light cell, dark cell's got to come all the way through here, maybe? I don't know. If dark cells are here, I feel like it's going to be in this spot, because if we don't, we have to somehow get dark cells through without it. One of these two. But like if this is a light cell, we would just bring this out. Fine. But then we couldn't have this here. That's also fine. Oh right, we can't have a snaking path, so this is in fact the dead end. Which means this is the first dead end. No snaking paths, right? You have to remember that. Which means this can't be here. Which means this has to be a dark cell. We could bring this through like so. Yeah. Probably was overthinking that one, so that's always fine. Alright, let's mark what is for sure. We have to bring these. No dominoes. Yeah, this has to be dark cell. These have to be dark cells, and then that's easy. Oh, so at least 2 forward means those have to be light cells. And that's got to be light cell, and that's got to be light cell. Have to do it this way. Yeah, it's got to be light. That's got to be light. That's the only place they're going to have a dark cell. This has to be dark, means that's got to be light. I think we're just doing that. It's really simple. Let's grab some more of these easy ones real quick. Easy. All dark regions have area 2. This has to be dark, which means that is dark as well. These have to be dark, means these are dark. Done. Single. These are all going to be dark. All dark regions have area 2. Don't make squares. So that's what tells us how to finish it off. These have to be light cells on the back sides of everything. Dark regions have area 2 again. Okay, those have to be. Those can't be filled. These have to be dark. These have to be dark. Let's see. This has to be dark because otherwise it's not the closest one. Okay, those two have to be dark. We have to do it this way. And we're in. So that leaves the hard puzzle, the single star puzzle. So we're going to have dark cells here and there, as well as this spot, that spot, which means these are all dark cells. Now we have some light cells here. Like so. So those are all gimmies. We want to connect all the dark cells. That tells us these have to be light cells. Which means this has to be a light cell. So does that. We have the dark cells solved here. These have to now be dark cells. These have to be dark cells, which we are connecting. These have to be light cells. Not much else we can do there. These have to be light cells. We want to connect all dark cells so they can't have one there. This isn't going to happen, so it's got to be a light cell. These all have to be light cells now. Anything here is dark cell. Works just fine. We actually have to have light cells here now. Connecting all dark cells again. This will break it, so we have to have light cells like so. So now the dark cells have to go through here. This would break it? No, it would be fine. We just have to have light cell there, though. Yeah, it would. So dark cells got to come through here. And we got light cells, and we're done. And we can actually check now in this mod how many of the myopia cluster we've solved. We've got about 2/3 of them. That's pretty good. Let me grab a couple more puzzles. We're hitting up on that hour mark. So we'll grab some more and see where that gets us. Let's take care of the green, I suppose. Then the red, and then the yellow. Oh, this isn't going to work. No, it will. There we go. And can't wait till phasic dials are done, too. I don't really like those ones at all. See if I can get this sightseer. I don't want to leave too many of these for later. Pink tree over this way, maybe, we're looking at. As I see... no, the trouble is I'm looking into shadows. Right? I'm looking at the stairs, but it's like I'm looking at... like... these stairs somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, how... Is there a thing with... Hold on, I'm hearing a cube. There we are. It's like I'm looking at this building, but I need an angle. Maybe I actually need an angle over this way. Because I need it to be darker. Okay, no, this is incorrect. Immediately incorrect. Because the thing about the angle I see in the sightseer is that it's not bright enough for what I'm seeing in the other stuff. Maybe it is from this side. This also feels wrong. Ah, here it is. It's from here. So I need the pillar... What pillar? This pillar. Aha. Brilliant, I say. How about you? 7 flow orbs. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, no, we're starting. That was so close. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Nope. There we go. That'll take care of that. Only 1 dark cell on this side. Viewpoint numbers. It's going to count this. This has to be the dark cell, because if it's the light cell, we have 2 dark cells there. Easy. This one's got to be 3. This has to be the light cell? No. If this is a light cell, which one of these two? There'd have to be 2 dark cells in here, right? Nah, it's like this. That's it. I've got to get... Oof, I've gotta... Shoot, this ain't working out for me super well. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing here? Here it is. That was just randomness until I won. Not the greatest way to solve puzzles. So this comes out. These can go in and around so that I can bring... The goal is to get this piece moved. So let's bring this back where it was. So if I do this, it moves, but to what end? Yeah, this is... I can move it up because I'm an idiot. It's right there. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm enjoying myself too much. Done that one. Grab some more flow orbs. Feels nice to get these ones out of the way because they really just are a pain in the butt. Because the movement system just doesn't make these as fun as they could be. They don't make them... It's not excruciating to do these. These are fine. It's just that they end up feeling much more difficult than they need to be. This is not the most efficient route I can make. Yeah, let's try to do a better job real quick. Yeah, I could make a much more efficient route if that is the goal. I think I do want to start up top because this one's the one that's going to take the longest to get. Ah, that was faster, but not fast enough. The trees really do not make this one great, because it does get in the way. In a way that I don't think is makes the puzzle interesting. Like, there's one way you can do, like, hey, there's an obstacle, and the goal is you got to figure out how to get around this obstacle. The trees just kind of get in the way of the puzzle solving in a way that I just find not interesting. I feel like I said the same thing 5 times and didn't really change how I said it each time. But I think you get what I mean. It's just like, okay, I get it. What on earth am I looking at? I'm looking at a building with a certain spire, that one. And I'm looking through a tight window, like maybe... No? Hearing a cube, too. I'm not... Oh my gosh. Oh, I haven't done this before. What? Where is it? Oh, it's above me. Gamers, don't look up. So I need... Because it might be that spire? No, it's across the way. Like, I gotta look across the field at it. Maybe I'm looking through a wall from in here. I could be looking through a wall from in here. Like this one? Like this one, maybe? Yeah. Let's grab you again. I'm not doing this one right now, sorry. Whew, there's more. More flow orbs. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, let's try that again. I just need... 9. I have a feeling they expect me to be more efficient than this. Nope, not for the gold time, they're not. What about you? that is looking off the top of the thing I just saw. I'm up here looking off the edge toward, oh. Yep. Look at that. Solved. Okay, area numbers equal region sizes. So this is fine. Whatever color this is, we're going to be blocking it off entirely. And we would have this happening. So what does it matter? This would have to be black. Is that right? What if I tried the other way around? We would be forced to do this. This would be forced to be... There it is. I was right the first time. One of these two. That's it. So that's a light cell. Could this be a dark cell? Could if that's a light cell. I don't really have any other indication what's going on. If this is a dark cell, I mean, this is fine. Oh, hold on. Hold on, let's go back to the... if this is... We're in trouble. It has to see all the cells, so this does have to be a dark cell. No? If this is light, how on earth would this work? Yeah, there's no way this works if it's light. Did I get it wrong? If this is a dark cell... If this is a light cell, there's no place I can put this that works. Right? There's no place. I'm just checking. I don't think there's a place. Yeah, we just run out of spots to put it in. So this has to be dark. That's for sure. Now, if this is a light cell, we're in trouble. The three's got to be in line. So these both have to be dark, which means this is light. This can't be the dark cell. That's going to be a light cell. This can't be the dark cell. That's got to be a light cell. Which means this is a dark cell as well. Okay, so far this is where we were before. I must have done something without noticing that I did something. That can happen from time to time. I am not the smartest player ever. Is there a good, like, send-off puzzle I can do that's like, that's the end of the video. Now get that hell out of my house. Here's a bunch of Shioras. Let's see if any of these guys like flying. That one might be a motion guy. Both of these. That's a motion guy. This one's a sneaker. That one might be a... Wait. He's not motion. He might be a... Don't look at him. Yeah, he doesn't want me to look at him. There we go. And then there's one somewhere down here I keep hearing. Not sure where, but I keep hearing him. At least I thought there was. Oh well, at least I got rid of a bunch of Shiors that suck. Got this corner over here. I don't know if I've ever explored at this corner to see if there's puzzles, but it doesn't really look like it. I do see a nice hidden pentad there. Hold on, that's the one I already grabbed, right? That's not the one I grabbed. There is a hidden cube nearby. There he is. And I haven't checked super far this direction. We got some hidden stuff up here? We do indeed. Oh, this just takes me back up to the high ground here. How many sparks do I got? 7,000? I'll let it keep growing for a bit. And I'll grab some of these. Looks like phasic dials again. How many of those we got? We only got 3 today, and I can see the other 2 right here. Nope, I've done that one. Never mind then. I guess there's only one I can do here, and it is up this direction. Oh dear. So we want to definitely get the red in place, and then get both green and yellow, and then get the blue, and then get the... yeah. Oh man. How do I... Sure, you know what? Fine. You know what? I didn't even want to solve that one. I've been going for quite a while, and I'm just like in the addiction mode where it's like, ooh, puzzle, ooh, puzzle, ooh, puzzle. These are definitely the same one. Know what I'm saying? That is looking down this pathway from above. Wait, hold on. There it is. That just felt really finicky. Ah, here's the final basic dial. So let's get the green. Then let's get red, I guess. Let's get yellow and then blue. That was an easy one. I've solved all the phasic dials today that are in this one area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I want to get a 4 of a kind of the purple, and in the green, and in the pink. So I think this has to happen at some point. Wait, hold on, what? No, I think I can still save this. No. No, I can't. So this can't happen immediately. Instead, I think I start with... no. This is a bad idea. Yeah, we're stuck there. What other moves are first? I can do this one, and now I can break 4 of these at a time, and I can lose because there's no moves I can make here. So before I break these here, I need to... this needs to be brought in. So maybe this is the move? and then I break the 4 here, and then I see it. Yeah, this is how you do it. Great puzzle. Actually, that one's a good one. Oh, there's lots of morphic fractals here. You know what? Maybe I give it another 5 to 10 minutes of me just faffing about. That is looking at the 5-star puzzle that's in this direction. Yeah, there it is. So I need to see it from... That's it. I need to be, like, over here. No, I need to be up a little higher. So, like, up on top of here. Nice. Connect dark cells. That's all I gotta worry about here. Easy. Wow, 2 arches right next to each other? What is this, Christmas and my birthday? What is this? Another arch? 3 arches next to each other. Oh dear. Letters must be sorted. Well, let's get the C out of the way. We don't need to sort that or the E, but the B definitely has to come out. Can't be connected here. The A cannot be connected to any of the D's. That's got to be like this. Not too bad. That's probably a better angle to get through these. Well, D doesn't have to go anywhere, nor does... Well, okay. I'll take it. I'm looking through one of these... archways with the glide ring looking at it through the statues. Is it near here? Is it looking from outside? It might be looking from this end. Yeah. Oh, it's looking from further out. Those are not the same. We have some of our favorite morphic fractals. Well, the only thing I can say I'm grateful for is morphic fractals only appear in 3 of the 5 hub worlds. A lot of the puzzle types appear in all 5. Not all of them. Morphic fractals only appear... Okay, this is starting to annoy me. Where do I get the thing from? This is something like what I want to see there. Maybe it's another... No. Yeah, I don't seem to be making any progress by doing that. How did I get back to where I was? Anyway, it's only in these 3 worlds, so at the very least, I don't have to deal with them everywhere, and that means there's fewer of them total. Oh. I need to get it back to like, that's irritating. How about something else maybe I can pin my hopes on? Is there any way I can make... Ugh. Ugh, I hate this. This is one of those where it just feels like the mouse motion is not at all related to what direction things are moving. This feels close, but the upper... areas... there's too much noise on the side. So what I feel like what I'm doing is let's say I move my mouse left and I go, oh, that was the wrong direction. I move my mouse to the right and it doesn't go back to where I just was. I hate that so much. Like, you can't, because when I click and drag with the mouse, I can't see where the mouse is going. So I can't tell for sure if I'm sending the mouse in the same direction I was sending it earlier. or if it's like a pixel off. So it means that if I make a motion and it's the wrong motion, I can't undo that motion. And now I have to redo the whole flipping puzzle to find where I set it up. This is not right, but it's... I need it... Yeah, can't get it to be where I want it to be. How do I make the sides not be quite so noisy? This area needs to have this, but doesn't want to have too much noise. Oh my gosh, I didn't even solve it. I just moved it trying to find a spot I could start from and solve. And I ended up with that mess. Alright, I'm not climbing this thing. There it is. Oh dear. Okay. How do I get this? Now I need it to be this kind of curl. It's really similar to this. There must be another way to get to that curl. No? Feels like this is the only spot, and it's close enough that it should give it to me, so there must be another spot that creates the same curl. No. I don't get it. It's just designed to irritate me. Don't make squares of any kind, and we want to connect all the dark cells. You got it. Okay, well this kind of writes itself for a bit. I don't want squares of any kind. Connect it. How many archways do I need in this one area? No squares of any kind. We don't want to make checkerboards either. No checkerboards. No checkerboards or squares. That's how that's going to be. Cool. Oh, it's all very low to the ground. Okay, so they're not hitting that far away. Nice. Nice. Grab a couple more and then I'm going to say, call it quits, get some good sleep before I get... Is this pattern just literally this? Call it quits before going to PAX tomorrow. I have badges for all 4 days. Not because I have a lot of money, but because I'm presenting at PAX, so they give me a free one. I'm presenting my panel on how to get into PAX for free. By the way, I'm only sort of joking there. Lying about what I'm doing at PAX. Before anyone goes, hey, you can't do that. It's not true. I'm lying. I do that all the time. Sorry. But I am going to PAX, though. Where are you hiding there? Well, I know where you're hiding. Oop. The matchbox despawned while I was working on it. Alright. That is bullshit. Gotta be one more random somewhere, right? Oh, it's gonna want to be this direction, I guess. That, I believe, I need to just get an angle from the top of the wall. Like this. Oh, no, not a great angle. Maybe from this spot on the wall. Yeah. Maybe from this spot in the wall. Maybe from there. Am I just blind? Is that what's going on? I haven't looked on this side of the wall. No, I have looked on this side of the wall. Also, how do I get through here? Maybe I get an angle from this corner somewhere? This corner to the arch? Yeah. It's gonna be somewhere around... Oh, gamers don't look up. That's what it is. Don't make 4 in a row. You got it, boss. But I do want to connect all dark cells, so we do have to start with these moves. No 4 in a row white either. But I don't have to connect the white cells, just the dark ones. I could connect these here, but then what would I do? I'd be in trouble, I think. I think it has to go through. No, if I go through this way, it doesn't matter. I still have to go through here. So I'm going to go through this direction, I believe. Because if I go through this way, yeah, I'm still trapped. So it's going to come through this one. This has to be, because even if I connect this way, whatever, I can't go all the way through. That seems like the safest bet to me. Yeah. Alrighty. That feels as good as any of a place to stop on a nice 5-pip logic grid. I've done a lot of puzzles today. Let me actually grab some of these. I get some sparks for that. I get some mirabilities for that. Missing any other prizes here? Let me check them out. Glen, Autumn Falls. Let's grab sparks. Let's grab the White Lotus. Let's check that one out. Hold on. Kings, the White Lotus is here. Sure. I mean, I don't see race, so I just call it the Lotus, but that's fine. We're going to say goodbye to the world for now. Thanks you all for watching this really long video of me just running around and solving puzzles for an hour and a half. It's been great. I hope to see you all in the next video. You all have a great night, etc., etc., etc. All the usual things you say. Goodbye.